Greetings everybody, my name's Captain Comedy. I'm Captain of the Comedy Pirates, here with today's video. We're going to be talking about Marvel Rivals. I'm not going to play the game or anything, just want to talk about the game. Like the difference between Overwatch and this game, how I feel about the game, ranked, casual, character recommendations, who I like, who I don't like, and so forth, you know. So far, I'm enjoying Marvel Rivals. I've been playing since Season 0. I didn't even know the game came out or anything until my buddies at work saying, "Hey, did you try Marvel Rivals?" I'm like, "No, what is that?" They said, "Oh, it's the better completed version of Overwatch. It's everything that Overwatch failed to do." Now, I played Overwatch. I bought Overwatch 1 like a month before Overwatch 2 came out because I didn't know it was going to come out. My buddies were telling me, "Hey, just download Overwatch, we'll play." I'm like, "Sure, I'll try the game." It was the most toxic game I've ever played. So many bugs, glitches, too many overpowered characters, over the counter, and all that type of stuff. Nobody did the objective. Everybody was like, "I'm going to kill everybody that I can, and that's all I'm going to do." Where in this game, everybody is actually following the objective and like playing as a team. When you have Overwatch, it's like, hey, like not everybody's like this, but majority, and this is like what Overwatch is known for. So it's like, hey, I play Overwatch. Everybody's toxic. Nobody does objective. Everybody thinks they're a main character and does whatever they want, and but everybody has their own mistakes. People will be a tank. Like I believe his name was Mac. What was his name? I'm gonna call him. What's his name? I can't even remember from the guy from Moana. I think his name was Maui? Yeah, I'm just gonna call that guy Maui from Moana. Is an Overwatch. He is an overpowered tank. If you use him, like people who use him will like go into enemy and do a 1v6 and get mad that it lost and blame it on healers. Where in Overwatch, everybody, like I said, will forget the objective, attack everybody, and then healers cannot heal, damagers will die quickly, and nobody's having fun. And I feel like in Marvel Rivals, everybody can have fun, because actually everybody, I feel like this is how it went. Hey, we have a new 6v6. We can finally be free from Overwatch, from a game that's incomplete, expensive battle pass that nobody wants, no updates, nobody gets anything that you want. Let's give Marvel Rivals a chance, and let's be a good person in society in Marvel Rivals. And that's exactly what everybody did. I don't feel like there's any toxic people yet in like Marvel Rivals. Not that I've met anyway. So let's go to heroes. Let's go to Vanguard. So Vanguard is basically tank. Duelist is damage per second or DPS, and then strategist is healers. Let's go back to Vanguard. So, when it comes to this, I feel like Marvel Rivals has done everything that Overwatch couldn't have done. The game is free, and you unlock it, everything, like right away. Where once you get Overwatch, you have to like actually play the game so many hours. Like, hey, you're gonna do so much just to unlock Echo or Genji or anybody. Or Sigma, which I now know his name is now changed to Sagma because of how people are using the name in today's day and age in the video game and so forth. So I'm like, you're telling me you guys cared more about a name, $1 million company, versus actually fixing the game and giving us a good battle pass? Because that's all they gave us every season. Nothing changes. They're like, all right, we're gonna cater to this one thing and that one thing only. Everybody else like, oh, what can you do this about this little thing? Because I feel like you're only giving support to this one thing. Yeah, Blizzard's not gonna care. They're gonna do what's making money, and that's it. They don't care about fixing anything else. And then the battle pass is useless. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go to the battle pass. So the battle pass is $10, and then you can upgrade this for like $10. But I think like if you upgrade it, it's like $22 because you get the battle pass and you upgrade the battle pass. For me, so far I bought the battle pass $10, and so far I'm on the 4th one, and I have like literally 59 days. So it's what, like 2 months to complete this, which I feel like I can. I play on my days off. I'll probably play for maybe like an hour or two a week. So far I'm doing pretty good. I feel like this is good because in this battle pass you get 10 skins. I don't know about Overwatch. I feel like you only get like 5, and this one's like pretty like evened out when it comes to characters. I guess you say. You see, you get this one. You get a skin, a spray, an emote, MVP, and a banner. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In each battle pass, you get 5 things per character, more or less. And then you get other characters that like just get introduced to the game and so forth. You get Invisible Woman, you get Rocket, and everything else. The thing I like about this is you get currency. You can actually get good currency unlike Overwatch. So in this one, you get in a battle pass, you get currency to buy stuff in the shop or buy skins. This one you can use the currency to buy this type of currency, or buy this currency to use battle pass currency. Now, let's see. You get it throughout the battle pass. It's actually useful. Where unlike Overwatch, it's like, oh, I got currency to the game. What can I use it for? Yeah, you're only gonna get it to a spray. Or, well, this one you have a collectible, and this Marvel Rivals. I don't remember Overwatch having that. Like, yeah, you get that, a spray, or like an emote, like that one. No, that's MVP. You get an emote like this, and that's it. Alright. Now, you got good skins. Like, I feel like this is a good skin. This one, not so much. I just feel like it's just, you change the color to blue. Better than that, I feel like the battle pass here is so much better than Overwatch's, and cheaper too. $10. And Overwatch is like, what, 20 for the basic one or something? Okay, let's go to Heroes. Now, people are gonna say, oh yeah, Marvel Rivals is just a copy and paste of Overwatch. It'll be dead in a month. And look, it's literally been since December. It's been like, what, 3 months since it's been released. And like, even when like the beta got launched, everybody loved the game. Everybody loved it. Now, I didn't have the PC at the time when this game was like launched for beta. But honestly, this is good. Like, people say like, oh, for me, Magneto is similar to Sigma. I feel like this one, no. I can't remember all the tanks. I guess people say this one's similar to the Hamster. Sigma. I feel like probably this one would be the, I forgot her name. It's like the Centaur tank. I guess this one could be, what's the gorilla's name again? Can't remember. But basically, people say, oh, it's just a copy and paste. But for me, no. Like, maybe, like, people are gonna have to debate saying, oh, Overwatch owned these characters, so we're copying and pasting this. Well, I'm like, well, if you're going with that logic, doesn't it mean like every character is a copy and paste of something else? Or can't you just say it's from inspiration? Or something like that? My favorite characters to use from like top 3 would be the Hulk, Magneto, and Venom. They're pretty simple to use. Now, if you're saying, oh, I'm new to the game, what do you recommend? I recommend Venom, Groot, and Magneto. Let's go to Duelist. Now, my top 3 duelists are gonna be, let's see, I'm gonna go with Psylocke, which is like, people are gonna say let's copy and paste a Genji. I like Psylocke. Great character. I feel like I can use her a lot more better than Genji for some reason. My second one would be Magic. I never knew anything about Marvel, so I never heard of her before, or Iron Fist. Apparently she's like, I think she's like, her soul is like attached to the sword or something. I don't know the lore, but it's like, it's pretty cool. I like Magic. She's pretty cool. Like, you just gotta know her combos and like properly use them. But other than that, not a problem. And my third pick would be the Punisher. Pretty simple. If you play Call of Duty, this Punisher is pretty much the person you go to. Pretty simple. When it comes to snipers, people will say, "Oh, this is a copy paste of Widowmaker," and I'm like, "Well, like, I guess I don't really see it." But for me, I feel like this is a better sniper than Hawkeye, because of the scope, and has less abilities than this one. And then people say, "Oh, don't you want the one with more abilities?" Oh no, people are gonna say, "Hey, this is on Black Widow. This is Hanzo." But I'm like, yeah, but for me, I was never a good Hanzo, so I guess that's why I think this is a better Widowmaker. because like the scope is better than the one Widowmaker has, in my opinion. Black Panther never got used to. Hella. I highly recommend. Good character, very overpowered. Iron Fist, spam buttons, you can win automatically. If you're starting the game, like you've never played the game, I recommend like. So first, I recommend the Punisher. You learn him from the tutorial. You might as well learn him more, and he's like the best, easiest character, simple. And then 2 would be like these 3: Namor, Scarlet Witch, and Iron Man. These are 2 simple characters to use. This one, too basic, auto aim, you can't go wrong. So Namor I don't like because it's too simple in my opinion. Never knew he existed because I don't know much about Marvel or DC. So when it comes to Namor, he's just pretty simple, nothing really special. There's a buddy at work I know that uses Namor. He's like, oh yeah, he's the best, and I'm like, he's too basic for me in my opinion. But he's like, yeah, but like if you know how to use him and use his ult, but I'm like, his ult doesn't kill though. Yeah, but it stuns your enemies, which can be good, depends on how you use him. Or how your teammates know how to use him. I mean, it's fair. For me, I feel like my top 3 would be Psylocke, Magic, and Winter Soldier. Well, I think I just answered it, yeah. So, Iron Man's pretty simple. You have rockets, laser beam, a boost attack, a dash, and rockets, again, while dashing. Scarlet Witch, pretty simple. You auto aim to charge up like little magic impulses, and you get to become invisible and fly. And that's pretty much it. Let's see. I can't use Spider-Man or Fantastic or Moon Knight. Moon Knight's supposed to be like super easy. I guess I probably just never used Moon Knight enough. Spider-Man, I could probably learn to use him, but I'm not gonna be good with him. And I see how Spider-Man players are, so I'm just not gonna bother to learn to play like those Spider-Man players. When it comes to like Mr. Fantastic, I don't know. He's just not my playing style. I don't like him as a character. I guess he could be good, but for me, I don't like him. But I do love the fact that his attacks are literally similar to One Piece from Luffy. And One Piece is my favorite anime of all time. When it comes to Big 3, it's going to be... Well, I think it's because I grew up on One Piece. I'm going to pick One Piece for the story. Second would be Bleach. Third is Naruto. Me personally, I feel like... Bleach has better hype due to the fact that you have Bankai. Now let me explain. When it comes to, let's say, just like Luffy, Ichigo, and Naruto's attacks, when you hear, oh, Naruto's gonna use the Rasengan, it's like, oh wow, Rasengan. Ooh, I'm scared. I'm shaking my boots. No. It's Rasengan. Anybody can learn Rasengan. It's like, for me, when it comes to Naruto, there's nothing special about the jutsus. Like, yes, like you have Madara, Obito, Jiraiya's, and like all, like everybody has their known jutsu. Like, oh yeah, Naruto can only do Shadow Clone Jutsu and Rasengan. When he did the time skip, you're telling me he didn't bother to learn a single jutsu. Nothing else. He's like, oh yeah, 2 years outside the village. Came back. I'm back for ramen. That's it. Now, when Luffy had the time skip, he learned hockey. When Ichigo... Did he have a time skip? I can't remember. Well, basically in every arc he trains, you know? So, when it comes to Naruto, I feel like when it comes to the top no jutsu, like, oh yeah, Shadow Clone doesn't work. Rasengan ain't gonna work. Whoop, I better talk my way out of this and make the villains hear that they're wrong. I don't like that. When it comes to Bleach, when it comes to Bankai, this one would be like... So basically when you have Bankai, it is feared. Like people, when they hear the word Bankai, they freeze. They turn around and be like, who's Bankai who's using that? But it was like, oh, let's say it's Renji. Like, you know Renji is going to spam Bankai every chance he gets. That's just Renji's character. I feel like Renji is decent, but like not the best. Where unlike, it's like Ichigo. Oh yeah, I'm using Gentensho. That's all he uses, Gentensho. Like, you're not going to bother to learn any of the spells like number 96 or anything. Nah, spamming Gentensho is all I'm gonna do every single day. Like literally, imagine you just a simple hollow going on a walk because you're bored. All of a sudden, Gentensho, and I'm like, I didn't do anything exactly. Gentensho. That's what you should do. Now, when it comes to Luffy, you have Gear 4, or any of his gears, or Gum Gum Pistol. Now, he is known for his attacks, like every enemy is like, oh yeah, I remember this gear form or this Gum Gum attack because it destroyed me, you know? I lost the battle, you know? But with Bankai, it's like, oh yeah, I'm sorry for getting off topic, but this, I don't know, ADHD, I guess. And well, look, we're talking about anime, you know? So when it comes to Bleach, I feel like Bleach is somewhat better because you have Bankai, which is not something you can easily learn, like the Rasengan, and a Devil Fruit is feeling, oh yeah, it's a permanent power up, like you have an ability, and that's basically it. Where Bankai, you have to literally earn it and learn it. Where you have to have a Zanpakuto, which is their sword, and you have to have a connection with that sword. So if the sword thinks, hey, you're not worthy enough, it's not going to respond to you, it's not going to obey you, it's not going to do anything. Like when Ichigo first had his Zanpakuto, it was too big because he could not control his energy and form a proper Zanpakuto. It was too big, too weak, and too slow. But later on, throughout the series, which he trains every arc, where he has to get stronger, and he learns to reform his Zanpakuto, and has a bond with that Zanpakuto. So he constantly is like, hey, I know I did this wrong, how can we get together and work things out so we can defeat our enemy? How can we defeat the Arrancar? How can we defeat Aizen? So they have a bond, and they constantly get stronger together. And then once the Zanpakuto thinks you are worthy enough, and that you know its name, it's going to teach you Bankai. You got to learn Bankai, which can take you like thousands of years. Because I remember when Renji first fought Ichigo, it was like, hey, you're like 2,000 years too young to fight me. That's just in base form. How long did Renji think it was going to be to learn that Ichigo was going to learn Bankai and go up against Renji? Whereas like Renji's like, roar, Zabumaru, and like, okay, I attacked and I destroyed the floor. Alright, that surprised you. Bankai, again. Like, I love that's Renji's character. He's like, alright, roar, Zabumaru, distract the enemy. Okay, you're distracted. Spam Bankai. Love that. I love Renji as a character. Now, let's see. Now, when it comes to Rukia's brother, what's his name? I think his name's like Bakuria, if I'm not mistaken. His Bankai is feared because in Shikai form is feared enough. And when you hear Bankai, it's game over. Nobody wants to hear his Bankai. Where he lets go of his sword and say, Bankai. I can never remember his Bankai. I know it, but I can't say it. It's feared. Game over. You start seeing the cherry blossom petals, like, oh, well, it's game over. Rasengan. You don't fear Rasengan. No one. Like, you never heard somebody say, oh, Naruto's gonna use Rasengan, you better counter that. Nah, just, oh, Rasengan, no Rasengan, no. Simple as that. Now, when it comes to One Piece, it's like, hey, you have your abilities. They can be countered, some cannot. Like the Wax fruit can counter a certain amount of the Venom fruit, which nobody knew that could have been possible until you figured that out. Now, there are devil fruits that can counter each other. Some are probably better than others, or probably makes no sense. Like wax can cancel out the venom by blocking it, or probably absorbing it within the wax. You know, it's not even about like battle strategies. It's just strategies in general when it comes to like common sense, when it comes to abilities in One Piece, in my opinion, and hockey. Where hockey is basically pure willpower and stuff like that. But sorry, getting off track. I just love to talk about anime and stuff like that. But basically, let's go. Just to summarize everything again, One Piece is the best. Bleach is the best, second best. Naruto's third. The filler, the Talk no Jutsu, and you get Boruto. I don't want to talk about Boruto. It just doesn't make any sense. It ruins the point. And here's an example: Orochimaru killed the third Hokage. Did everything of every war crime. Wanted to destroy the Leaf Village. Betrayed everybody. Killed everybody. Was part of the Akatsuki's. And etc. We're gonna forgive your crimes of being a terrorist, basically, or somebody of, I don't know what his proper name would be, but he's a rogue ninja. And it's like, oh yeah, you did all this. Yeah, we're gonna let you go. Why? You helped us in the war, so you get to live with us again back in the village. Like nothing happened. Yeah, we're gonna completely forget you killed the third Hokage. Completely forget you were gonna do what you were gonna do with Sasuke and like everything else, right? But Sasuke, oh yeah, Sasuke, you're going to prison, but you're gonna let Orochimaru live? Like, I don't get that. Bleach is good. You have every training arc and every arc. One Piece, pretty good. People say it's too long. I'm like, nope, that's a good story. Trust me, it's worth it. Nothing is filler in One Piece. Everything has a meaning. Everything can trick you. Oda was like, oh yeah, here's this art cover. It's gonna spoil something like 20 years. Art cover on like volume 26, I think it was, or 21. This is gonna spoil or predict something like 70 volumes later. There's always something with Oda. That's what I like about Oda. When it comes to strategists, I love Invisible Woman. She's the best healer so far. Let's see. Rocket. Nobody likes Rocket for various reasons. Adam Warlock, he's good, but I don't like the fact he doesn't have constant healing. I would recommend between Luna Snow or Jeff the Shark as number 1. Then you could probably learn Loki second, and then Invisible Woman, and well, Mantis is somewhat harder than Invisible Woman in my opinion. So probably these would be your first options. Like you could do Rocket, but I recommend these two instead. Loki second, and then like one of these two for your third option. Invisible Woman I highly recommend. It's pretty easy. My buddy doesn't know how to use him, but that's because he plays on PlayStation. Maybe it's a difference on PlayStation and keyboard, but for me, Invisible Woman is the best healer of all time. That I'm trying to get lowered on her, because she's the best. We already talked about the season, the heroes, the store. Now when it comes to this, I feel like the skins itself ain't that expensive compared to like Overwatches. And see, let's say I want this skin, right? The new one that just came out. Now, this is a Marvel Rival skin. It's not related to the comics. And you'll see in a second. So I'll tell you that. Where is it? Yeah, see? First appearance in Marvel Rival Season 1. It's a Marvel Rival skin, not a comic book skin. So you can buy the skin for $20. Or you can get all this bundle stuff too. Like you can get the banner and everything else and a spray. Which I feel like they say it's like, oh yeah, it's normally $33, but that's on sale for $22. So it's like $10 off. Or you can just get the skin for $20. Which I like the currency in this game. Because let's say, no, go back here. It's we're gonna buy. Yeah, see? I feel like this is pretty fair. I feel like even in Overwatch, when you try to buy a currency, like they'll scam you. I don't like that. I feel like this is pretty decent. See, you get like a little bonus. Normally you get 2,000, but hey, we're gonna give you 180 extra. Escape. So far, I like this skin. Tournament. I'm not high enough to enter a tournament. It'll give you gold 3. The thing I like about this is that you get to go to your previous season. And be like, oh yeah, what did you unlock? Well, I unlocked this panel, but I didn't unlock anything else. You got this current one, you got the special edition, which I got this one. The thing I love about this is that there's a One Piece fan in the Marvel Rivals creators, the makers and stuff. See, there's no way this is a coincidence. You got Tony Chopper in One Piece. See, the pink hat, antlers. There's obviously a One Piece fan somewhere in the One Piece Marvel Rivals creators that make the game. Developers, that's what they mean. See, I got like all the chocolates and food and all that for Tony Chopper. And where is it? Go to season, go to battle pass, go to cover. Yeah, here you go. See, the thing I like about this is that I don't think Overwatch has this, where you get to go to your previous battle passes and look at them. See, this is your current one, and this is your other one. Because I don't have this battle pass, so I guess I cannot look at it. It's like, hey, you unlocked 13 or 29 items, which was the free stuff. And this is your current one. I like that. I think Overwatch has that. But honestly, when it comes to playing, when it comes to competitive, it's somewhat sweaty in bronze. I feel like I was going against diamond players, but then again, I don't play these types of games. Like, this is my first time on PC since December, so maybe that's why. And I played on Xbox, and I don't know why. But when I was on Overwatch, I could never get to competitive. I played for like months. I didn't is there something I had to do to unlock it or something? That's why I gave it up. But basically, quick match. So it's like a very fun, simple mode. Where it's like, hey, I'm not here to like win. I'm here to enjoy the game. I'm playing the game. If I win, I win. If I don't, I don't. You know, like I'm off work. I can play like 2 matches and that's it. But I feel like when it comes to this, some people think they're still trying to get to gold and blame you for their loss. Like I'm saying, hey, I'm gonna try Winter Soldier. They're like, why are you doing that? There's practice versus AI. But I'm like, well, I'm just trying to learn the character and have fun with the character. And they're like, no, you can throw the game. But I'm like, it's a quick match. There's no real win or anything beneficial if you win a quick match game. This is just for fun. So some people think that they're entitled to winning or something because they think they're have Lord or something. You know, they're just something. But when it comes to competitive, I like competitive. It's a bit sweaty, but I feel like you do earn it and it's more fair. But then again, I never did Overwatch ranked. So yeah. So far, I'm trying to get to Gold 3 so I can get the Invisible Woman skin. Because like I said, she is the best healer of all time. I think she's the best. Clash of the Dancing Islands. You know, it's like a mode. I don't like it. Not my thing. But I'm still getting points from just doing basic daily stuff. And then you have other like fun stuff you can do. I never did that in Overwatch, and I don't think I'm gonna do this here. Let's see. Other than that, anything else you can compare this to Overwatch? I don't know. I feel like Overwatch is just all about money. They probably care more about like Diablo 4 because it's from Blizzard, same company if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Go to my video games quick. I got Diablo 3, the Eternal Collection. Now I'm gonna see if it's by Blizzard's Entertainment. I don't know about this. I gotta have mixed opinions on this because like I feel like it's too satanic for me to play. And there's like other stuff in the world that like some people, well, as a Christian, this is how it works. Like some people are okay with stuff. Like some people will say, hey, I don't like to play Call of Duty because of my religion. And some people are like, well, I can play Diablo. But no, I'll play Call of Duty, but I can't play Diablo, or I can play Diablo but not Call of Duty. It just depends on what you feel like. It's like, what's gonna like make me stay away from God, so I'm not gonna do this, or what's gonna like lure me away from God and other stuff. So basically, when it comes to stuff like that, like an example would be like there's like anime and stuff. Like some buddies I know that are also Christian, like, oh yeah, I don't watch anime because I feel like there's some stuff that's good and not good in it, so I'm just not gonna watch it. For me, I'm like, yeah, that's fair. There are certain shows that are questionable and all that, but for me, it's like, well, I don't let it like take over. Like video games, that's another thing. Some people say I just don't do video games in general. It'll take me away from God. So I was like, yeah, because some things will prioritize over God, like video games, anime, TV shows, you name it, but stuff like that. Let's see, when it comes to Overwatch, I'm sorry about talking about religion if some people are comfortable with that, but I'm a Christian and I'm trying to become better and come closer to God. So I'm just saying what I think about this type of stuff, you know. But other than that, oh, I like team ups. Overwatch, I don't think you get that, no. Like, hey, if you get this, like you get like a little attack boost, a little ultimate boost, more ammo, more healing, and other stuff, you know? So I think this is pretty cool. I like this. Battle Pass and skins, I think these are reasonable prices. Like, oh yeah, here's like $18 worth, but like I don't buy the skins. If I have a battle pass, I'll get the battle pass skins. But like this, I'm like, I don't feel like buying the movies type skins. Like I don't really see that. Like yeah, it might be some people might look like that type of stuff. Like when it comes to, like the movie Groot and Rocket and Star-Lord and all that. But for me, I'm okay. I like the Marvel Rival skins better, to be honest. I think they said the same thing when it comes to like Spider-Man. Like when it comes to like, the Spider-Man PlayStation 2, like they did this skin so much better. Can Spider-Man come down, or is Spider-Man just gonna stay there? Oh, Spider-Man's just gonna hang there. Like, Spider-Man's still gonna hang from the ceiling. Yep. Oh, I like this skin. Like, this is pretty cool. But I feel like it would have been funnier if they added the Fantastic Four edition. Or I remember reading it, where I think it was like when he got rid of the symbiote, and he had no other clothes, so the Human Torch gave him a pair of an extra suit, but it had no masks, so they gave him a paper bag. I think it would have been funnier. But like this skin is like so much better than the PlayStation skin. So Marvel Rivals puts so much better work than like a lot of other games. But honestly, I feel like this is a good game. Pretty solid choice. I highly recommend. Stop Overwatch. Try Marvel Rivals. You'll be forever thankful. And you don't rage. I feel like there's no toxic people yelling in the mic. No people chatting in the chat. Because this is both for your team and enemy teams to look at and listen to. Plus, in this game, they're very serious when it comes to banning. So if you leave your game mid-match, like if you do it like 3 times a day, you'll be banned for like what, a couple minutes or so, and then you keep doing it, you're gonna get banned forever. And if you are bad at the game, I saw a video on Instagram, if you're so bad at the game, they'll ban you. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but I saw it on Instagram. And if you hack, they're very serious about that, you're gonna get banned. And so forth. Like this game really cares about like good skins, good battle pass, and they listen to the conversation and say, hey, for safety reasons, we are listening to the chats and everything and looking at it, so no one's toxic, because you're not allowed to be toxic in this game, or else we will ban you. Like this game cares so much about the fans. You get good battle pass, very good skins. The developers knew what they were doing when it comes to making these skins. Other than that, it's a very good game. Highly recommend it. So much better than Overwatch. Like you don't have to play competitive. You can just play quick play. But honestly, I feel like this is like a better game than Overwatch. Yeah. Other than that, that's basically my opinions on this type of stuff. Yeah, maybe a different video I'll play. But that's it for today. Okay. Thank you for watching today's video. Thank you so much for the support, everybody. Thanks for supporting me. I'll exit the game. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification button for future videos when it comes to comedy, gaming, and much more. Thank you so much for the support, everybody, and have a good day, everyone.